Welcome to Frontline News from the University of Maryland School of Medicine News Center. I'm Larry Roberts. Coming up, a fourth vaccine emerges in the fight against COVID-19, and the School of Medicine plays a key role. But first, a School of Medicine researcher has developed a rapid test to detect the virus in minutes. The test detects the virus in a saliva sample, which can be collected with a standard nasal swab.
We are getting the results within less than 5 minutes. And it does not require a sophisticated instrumentation. It does not require a skilled personnel. It can be deployed anywhere at any time. As a matter of fact, our electrochemical test can be used at home.
The test is so accessible because it uses a smartphone and works like the glucose meters used by patients with diabetes.
We developed a nucleic acid-based test, which can be used by anyone and anywhere because it's a smartphone-based test. The test consists of an electrical strip, which is disposable, and this gets in contact with the patient sample. The strip goes into a portable reader, which can be connected with a smartphone, and then using a smartphone app, the results can be read.
The test is 98% accurate and on par with genetic-based tests that are more complicated and time-consuming.
The goal here would be to give the consumers the capability and the power to run a test at the convenience of their home. If they can get something like this, they can run it as frequently as possible and quarantine themselves and stop the spreading.
Dr. Pan has also developed a rapid and simple laboratory test for COVID. When COVID is present, nanoparticles change the color of a liquid reagent from purple to blue. The FDA has approved Dr. Pan's lab to further develop rapid testing technology.
The good thing about our technology is that this can be used as a platform technology, and you can switch it and we can swap the molecules that we have developed for detecting the virus and make it suitable for other emerging pathogens.
Dr. Pan is launching a study of NBA players to see how the technology stacks up against other rapid tests, which can miss infections about 20% of the time. Maryland-based Novavax has announced that its COVID vaccine has proven to be 90% effective overall, following clinical trials at the School of Medicine.
An aim of the study was to look and see whether the vaccine prevented moderate or severe illness, which includes hospitalizations, and actually it was 100% effective. Likely when there's millions of people who get the vaccine, there may be a few people, obviously, who develop severe disease, but it shows that it's extremely unlikely. 100% you really can't beat with this sample size.
The vaccine must still receive emergency authorization from the FDA before it can be used in the U.S. There is an even greater need in other countries.
We need a lot more vaccine to be able to vaccinate the world. And this vaccine is likely to play a huge role in that mission. And one advantage of this vaccine is that it only requires refrigeration. It doesn't require deep freeze. And so this will be a much easier vaccine to go out in the U.S. and elsewhere.
Studies also suggest that the Novavax vaccine will work well as a booster, even if the first vaccination was Pfizer, Moderna, or Johnson & Johnson.
The booster side of this is probably where the United States will use the Novavax vaccine first, where they use it as boosters against people who have been vaccinated with the mRNA vaccine. But in many parts of the world, they've never seen a coronavirus vaccine yet. And so Novavax potentially has the capability of vaccinating many people around the world that still don't have access to any of the other vaccines that are currently out there.
Dr. Freeman says even with 4 vaccines available now, research must continue to better understand the virus, stay on top of emerging mutations, and develop new treatments. That's Frontline News. I'm Larry Roberts. We'll see you again in 2 weeks.